Hope you're doing well. I've created for you today a fairly active sequence. I'm calling it a Twisty Detox. There's a lot of talk in yoga around, twisting our bodies in certain ways creates a detoxification process. And although there's some truth to that, there's no evidence that shows we're creating a process that doesn't already exist naturally. We naturally detox our bodies. But what does happen when we twist our bodies is we constrict the blood flow and around organs and spine. And so when we twist and then we release, upon the release we get that flow, a strong flow of blood and energy to those areas, bringing nutrients and circulation. So that's a good thing. Also, very deep breathing can enhance the detoxification process, but our bodies do naturally detox. Some other things that we can think about when we're thinking about detoxification is what we bring into our realities and what toxicity are we unknowingly letting in and how is it affecting us. So when we think of detoxing, we shouldn't only be thinking about physically in terms of eating clean food and using green cleaning products, but also what are we bringing in mentally? What media are we reading, seeing, hearing? What kind of books are we reading? Who are we surrounding ourselves by? What kind of energy are they bringing into our mentality? So I think that it's important to understand that detoxing has a lot to do with what we choose to allow in. And so I'd like for us to think about maybe just one thing today after we have a chance to just sit and settle as something we want to detoxify from our bodies. Okay, so find a nice comfortable seat here. I'm sitting cross-legged on a block, but if you don't have one, just have a comfortable seat. Ground the palms down. And take a couple of deep breaths here. See if you can find some softness. Softness in the face, softness in the breath. Releasing shoulders, drawing the ribs slightly back, leaning back like you have a wall behind you. Take some big belly breaths. And see if you can just simply tune out distractions, allowing it to just be background noise. Bringing your full attention to your breath, to your body, and to your yoga experience. Thinking about now for you one thing that you would like to prevent from entering into your system, be it physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, something you think requires detoxification. And without getting wrapped up in it or attaching emotions to it, I just want you to label it with a word. I want you to breathe and sit with the word, slowly repeating it, whatever it is. And as we move through the breathing exercise and the physical practice, you can bring the intention in that you're releasing that energy, that you're squeezing it out. And when you release the pose, you're releasing that toxicity and bringing nutrients to your system. Opening the eyes. We're going to start with a breathing exercise to build some energy here. So it's pretty active. Some of you are probably familiar with it. It's often called breath of fire because it is a quite fiery exercise and it involves the belly. So I'm bringing my hands to my belly, and you can bring your hands to your belly too. Inhale the breath, and then exhale fully, completely draw the belly in towards the spine. And then watch here for the first round. I'm going to inhale and I'm going to pulse the belly in and out, not with a ton of force, but it's quite active. And I'm going to pump, pump, pump. Watch. Inhale. Okay, and I'm going to count you out. It's just hard to do that when I'm breathing with you. So we're going to pulse for 15. Inhale, hold the breath, and then slowly exhale. Okay? So let's take a full breath in together. Big inhale. Big exhale all the way out. You can use the mouth. Good. Big inhale again. And you can bring your hands to the belly just to feel this if you're new to this breath. And let's pump. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Hold it at the top. Relax here. You can close the eyes if that feels good. And slowly exhale it out. We'll do it one more time. This one takes a little bit of practice to get used to, but it's a great one for building energy. And it's very cathartic as well, I find. Inhaling. Exhale all the way out. Big inhale, filling up. And let's pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Big inhale. Hold. And release. Feel free to try that on your own a few more times, but we're going to get moving on our mats. So come to lie down on your mat to begin. And although we're starting supine, don't be fooled. We're not going to stay here too long. We're going to have a pretty nice active flow. It'll be fun. So come all the way down to your back. Draw the knees into your chest. Roll around if you like. Good. And then place the left foot down, right foot comes across in a figure 4. And then draw that left knee, and you can hold on behind your thigh. And resist the right knee from the chest. So don't allow it to cave in. Push that right knee out and away from the chest. Keeping that top foot flex, actually both feet are nice and active. And gently, without allowing that right knee to fall forward, bring the left knee in. So we're going to do a lot of nice lower body work, quite a few twists and forward folds to enhance the detoxification process. And place that left foot back down. Keep the right foot where it is and just draw both knees over to the right. Arms going to come out to the side. You can look to the left. Nice gentle twist. Good, and come back into center. By the way, I should have said at the beginning, feel free to put on some music, something relatively energizing, something you enjoy moving to. Good. Other foot, left foot comes across the right knee. Draw the right knee in towards your chest. Resist the left knee, gently pressing it away. So you can just use your muscles to resist that knee, or you can use your left arm to gently press that left knee away. Taking these first few poses just to settle, connect to the breath. Noticing what's going on for you in your body, your mind, your heart. And place that right foot down, both knees come over to the left. Arms nice and wide, gazing to the right. And then we slowly come back up. Center the hips back on your mat. Draw the knees in once again. Curl up, lift the head. Feel the thighs pressing gently on the tummy. Good, and release. And let's take a few spinal rolls. So I like to hold on the backs of my legs here to make myself nice and round. And just take a few rolls here. No thumping down, making sure you're ball-like as much as possible so you can roll through the spine. You can start to make those rolls a little bit bigger, exaggerating them as you go. Good, until you come all the way up. And we're going to take a nice little gentle forward fold over the legs. Legs can be a little bent if you're feeling they're stiff at the moment. Holding on to the elbows, drop the head, release the head and neck and spine. Good, and hands to shins, look forward, and exhale. Good, coming all the way up. And exhale, folding all the way back down. Inhale, rise. Just warming up, getting things flowing, release. Press into the feet to rise, growing nice and tall, reach, open the heart. Float right back down. One more time. Inhale, flatten the back, look forward. And fold. Good, roll up all the way to stand. And exhale. Just pausing here. Opening the palms to face the front of the room. Standing in mountain pose. Feet are hip width apart. Tailbone is grounding down. Lift the heart up without sticking the ribs forward. Remembering your intention here. Remembering what you're detoxifying from your body, mind, or spirit. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale and step back into downward facing dog. Walking the feet out, take a few breaths here in your down dog. Press into the base of all of your fingers here, base of the toes. You can see I'm lifting my fingers and my toes to really feel that connection to the mat. That solid sense of grounding right through the mat into the center of the earth, all the way down. Good, and slowly coming forward into plank pose. Inhaling here, and let's slowly lower here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, hands under the shoulders, little cobra. Roll it back down. Let's do 2 more like that. Good, roll up, head is the last to come up. And roll it back down. Good, one more time, inhale. And exhale. Good, come on up. Some of you will want to come through the knees to down dog. Others will want to come straight up into plank. Inhale and exhale, down dog. Good. From here, lift the right leg all the way up. And gently draw the knee and step it forward. Good, staying here in a nice low lunge. Back leg is nice and straight. Left hand stays on the ground. Right arm peels open, turning to twist, look up. Exhale, wrap the arm under the front leg, look down. And press into that standing arm. Shoulders drawing in so you're not sinking into that left shoulder. And rotate the heart down. Inhale, rotate the heart up. And back down. Good, one more time. Rotate up and hold here. Drop the hip. Draw the right hip in towards the center. So it's drawing down and in towards the center. While the left hip and thigh lift up away from the mat. Good. Right hand comes down, and we're going to scoot that right foot across the mat. It's going to go for a little walk into pigeon prep. Back leg is long and straight, shooting out of that back hip. We're going to stay on our fingertips here. Inhale and exhale, releasing the groin muscles, breathing into any tight areas. Nice active pigeon prep. We're going to come back to this in a few different ways throughout the practice. Hands down, step right back into your downward dog. We're going to go straight into the second side. So left leg, inhale, lift it up. Exhale, draw it in, step it forward. Good, stay here, find your alignment. Nice long spine, so tailbone is drawing back towards the back heel. Crown of the head is shooting forward towards the front of the room. Okay, now this time we're going to think about lifting the right thigh up and away from the floor, dropping the left hip down and in towards the center, so it's not shooting off to the side. Okay, right hand down, left arm peels open, turning the heart, moving from the lower belly. And then exhale, wrap that arm under the thigh, look down, heart looks down too. Inhale, rotate to twist, look up. Exhale down. So really this movement starts from the low belly. The head should never be turning before any other part. The head is just the dressing. We don't want to crank the neck. Good, and this time lift up and hold it here. Breathing deeply. And then exhale, left hand comes down and scoot that left foot all the way across to the right edge of your mat. And come down into pigeon second side. Take a look behind you. The back foot could be tucked or pointed. Come onto those fingertips. Inhale. And exhale, allow yourself to settle in here. Good. Hands down, step back up into your downward dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, use the belly to bring you up and back, downward dog. All right, same thing with variation. Right leg comes up, reach up. Exhale, step it forward. Left hand down just once, inhale and rotate the heart open. The arm can even come a little bit back behind you to open up that right shoulder. And exhale, right hand back down. Scoot the foot across the mat. Coming back into pigeon. Inhale here. I'm doing a lot of exhaling through my mouth today. I think I need to release some tension. So we're going to twist here. So option one is to just bring that right arm underneath the left arm and just roll back here. And you can rest the side of the head on the floor. Option 2 is to twist with your right elbow in the arch of your right foot. Stack the hands in prayer. I know it's a little hard to see me at this angle. And press the top hand into the bottom hand to enhance your twist. Keep a nice long spine. You can look up at the ceiling or down towards the mat. One more breath. Good. And look down, step back, downward facing dog. Other side, left leg, inhale. Step it forward between the hands. Right hand down, inhale, peel the arm up, open the heart. And exhale it back down. Walk, 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 walk. Pigeon prep. Okay, option here, thread the left arm underneath the right and slide onto the shoulder and rest. Or option 2, you're going to take the left elbow into the arch, just tuck it in there, and stack the right hand on top. Good, and hands come right back down. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhaling, come forward to plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, scoop the heart up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more breath. Walk the big toes together. Look towards the front of your mat. Bend the knees, step or hop forward. Inhale, flatten the back and fold. Inhale to rise, coming all the way up. And exhale. Taking a moment, connecting to breath. Good. Take a look down, big toes touch. Heels are just slightly apart. Bend the knees and bring the arms up. Lift the heart in Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, hands to your heart. We're going to turn to twist left elbow to right knee. Hook the knee. Again, stack the hands. Press top hand into the bottom hand. Spine is long, crown pointing away from the tail. And if this is tricky in terms of balance, look down. Or, if you prefer, look up at the ceiling. Breathe. Some of you may want to open your wings, so fingertips tap the mat, open the right arm up, reaching up. Good. And everybody press to rise nice and tall. And exhale. Good. Inhale, let's do the other side. Coming back into chair pose. Breathing here. Good. And hands to heart. Right elbow to the left knee. Stack the hands. Squeeze those thighs together. Extend the spine. Turn to twist. Maybe opening the wings. And press to come up all the way up. Whew. All right. Inhale, let's come up again. Floating all the way down. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhaling, come forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. All right. Inhale the right leg up. Gently float it forward between the hands. Good. From here, ground through the legs. Slowly float up. Hands to your heart. Okay, taking a twist again. Turn from the low belly. Left elbow hooks the outside of the right leg. Stack, press, lift. Extend crown from the tail. Press that left foot back. Tuck that right hip in towards your center. Okay, here too, option, open the wings. Left fingertips down, right fingertips up. Breathe. One more breath. And slowly float down. Step back to down dog. Stay here, recover, breathe. All right, left leg floats high. Step it forward between the hands. Take a moment here, feel your foundation. And then from here, slowly start to grow tall. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, staying connected to your base. Slowly turn to twist the torso to the left. Hook the elbow. Back leg is super strong. Option to open the wings. And release it down to your mat. Step it back to down dog. Resting in your down dog, or if you need more of a rest, coming into child's pose. We're going to keep moving and flowing, but it's always nice to pause and to feel and to connect, to make sure you don't lose that connection. Because if we just rush through the poses and break a sweat, we're not really doing yoga. So sometimes when it gets a bit much, we just really need that pause to regain our perspective, regain our connection, and always a good time to remember our intention. What are you working through? What do you not want to let into your life that is causing toxicity? Good. Slowly coming back into your downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up and step it forward here. And we're going to plant the left foot down. We're going to come into a side angle. So the right hand, let's bring it to the inside of the leg. Okay, turn the torso up towards the ceiling. Left arm comes up and over. Extending long, fingertips away from the back heel. And we're twisting. This is actually a pretty active twist, twisting up towards the ceiling. Good, and then slowly bring that top arm all the way up into warrior two. Gazing past those front fingertips. Inhale, reverse your warrior, and then exhale, step back to downward dog. Good. Left leg, inhale. Step it forward between the hands. The hand comes to the inside of the leg. Back foot is on an angle. And bring the right arm over your ear. Drop that right hip down towards the mat. Left knee is stacked over the heel. Turn to twist, maybe looking up at the ceiling. One more breath. And then we're going to press into the feet to come all the way up, warrior two. Great pose of determination and focus. Recognizing how much is our choice. Sometimes we just need to be reminded that we choose what we let in, what we let into our bodies, what we let into our psyche. So much is our choice. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. And exhale, bring it back down, downward facing dog. Good, bend the knees, step or hop to the front of your mat, and fold. Inhale to flatten the back. Exhale, release it back down. And then let's come all the way up to stand. Reach up, feel the length of your torso rising. And exhale. So here's a fun balance pose for us. Let's start by balancing on the right foot. So the left foot. Transfer your weight to the left foot. And we're going to figure for the right leg. So right foot is super active. And the ankle's crossing over the front or the top of the knee here. Okay, and let's bring hands to heart center, holding here. And some of us may want to have a seat. So dropping your seat, keep lifting the chest, even though the body's descending, lift the chest so you're not dropping and caving the back. And then from here, option, you can stay where you are, or you can scoop your hands under the calf and the outer ankle and come back to stand, lift the leg with you. And hold it just like a silver platter, offering up some treats. Hold it, breathe for 3, 2, if that standing leg's a little shaky, that's totally cool, that's what should be happening. Good, and 1, we're going to come back down, we're going to add one more thing. We're going to hook that elbow to the arch of the right foot. Stack the hands, press the palms into each other, and holding for 3. I'm looking down for balance, 2. Good, and 1, stand up. Woo. Good, shake it out. The left foot, super active. Okay, should we try it again? Let's just wipe it out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Use the breath to invigorate. Come on up. All right. Other side. Balancing onto the right foot. Take your time here. You don't have to keep up with my pace. You can also just stay at step number 1. Step number 1, crossing over, figure 4. Really helps to flex the foot so it's not just like dead weight. Okay? Hands to heart. Send the hips back, heart forward. Draw the belly in. Sense the base of your big toe of your right foot. Super helpful. Big toe of your right foot. Grounding down. And now let's scoop up our silver platter, palms nice and open, and gently stand, nice and slow. Lift the heart. Show off your beautiful platter. And gently place the platter back down. Ooh, a little wobbly. Good. Release the arms. Hands to prayer. Gently turn to twist. So keep the eyes steady. Hook the elbow. Stack the palms. And slowly come on out. Good. Ooh. Good. Shake it out. All right. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Lengthen. And then exhale. Step back to down dog. Good. Inhale the right leg up. And then step it forward into pigeon. Okay, and we're going to keep drawing together the inner thighs here so you get a nice lift and a mula bandha lift. So you're drawing the perennial muscles up and in to lift the torso up, squeeze and scissor the inner thighs together. So we're not trying to sink into the mat, we're actually trying to lift. From here, you're going to bend that left leg. Right hand can come to the center in front of you. And then reach the left arm back, hold on to the foot, and gently draw the foot in towards your hip. You can bend the elbow to do so. Some of you will be able to flip the palm around so the fingertips are facing down towards the ground. Face the heart forward. Good. From here, left hand's going to come down. We're going to transition to a side plank, but variation. So you're going to lift up here, turn onto the outer edge of the left foot, step the right foot forward. Hand to hip to start. Okay, draw the left shoulder in for stability. Drop the hip down towards the mat, and then lift up, arm up overhead. Bring the elbow in towards the ribs. And lift. And draw it down, a little oblique action, lift, and down. One more time, big lift, and all the way down. We're going to come to face the back of your mat. I'm just going to flip around so you can see me, but you can face the back of your mat. Right knee is stacked on top of your left knee, and I'm resting on the outer edge of my right foot, long leg flexed. We're going to come into a nice forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Now obviously you have an obstruction here with your leg, so you're not going to fold as deeply as you usually do. Just walk the fingertips forward, draw the heart forward. Both feet are active, not floppy. And keep drawing that heart towards the knee. Head doesn't hang, head is an extension of the spine. Notice the relationship of the head to the tailbone. Nice long, slightly curvy line. Good, and come on up, hands behind you, bend the left leg, coming into a seated figure four here. So the more you bend that left knee and draw the heel in towards your hip, or hip towards your heel, the more intense this is going to be for you. So you decide what works. Sitting nice and tall, lifting the heart. I'm going to turn my left palm, my left fingertips away from me, and then I'm going to turn to twist. Reach the right arm up. Right elbow to the left arch. Palm is nice and open, and I'm twisting to the left. Slowly untwist. Release the top leg forward. Release the left leg forward. Coming into Dandasana. Find your sit bones grounding down. Both arms reach up. Slide the shoulders down the back body. Lift the heart. and fold. Remember, no pose is entirely static if you're moving with your breath. So just think, even if it's so subtle that we can't see the movement, notice how the breath informs the pose and makes it more pleasurable. And we're going to slowly release it up. Oh, that felt so nice. Okay, nothing fancy here. You're going to swing around and come back into your downward facing dog. Facing the front. And we're going to do the whole thing on the other side. So left leg up. And exhale, step it forward. Slide the right foot back into pigeon. Mula Bandha, draw that perennial muscle. It's like a Kegel, if those of you who know Kegels. Draw the perennial muscle in and up. Lift the torso up. Feel that energy lifting you up. Bend the back leg. Keep drawing, scissoring those inner thighs together. Left hand down. Reach the right arm back. Grab hold of the foot and draw it in. Heart faces forward. Slowly release the foot, and we're going to come into plank pose. So the right hand's going to come down. You're going to turn onto the right foot, the outer edge of the right foot. Left foot steps halfway up the mat. Hand on the hip, dip the shoulder, and lift. And dip, elbow comes to the ribs, and lift. And dip. And lift. Last time we dip. And lift. Good. Find your seat here. Again, I'm going to turn so you can see and hear me. Right leg extends. Cross that left knee on top of the right as much as possible. For those of you who's really tricky, if you have a block at home, you can sit on a block or a big book or a pillow. But lifting the hips up will make this a little bit more accessible if you're finding some discomfort here. Both feet are super flexed, okay, protecting the joints. Inhale and exhale, let's fold. Again, won't be a dramatic fold. Good, walking the hands back. Bend the right leg and stack that left ankle on top of the knee. Sit up nice and tall here. Find length in the spine. So we have found ourselves in this formation quite a few times already. Hopefully less intense than it was at the beginning. Getting nice and deep here into the hips, the IT band, piriformis muscles. Turn the hands back behind you. Scoot that the right hand in a little closer. Left arm will reach up so that you get nice long spine here. And then turn to twist left elbow to the arch of the foot. Turn to twist to the right. wind, lengthen out the left leg, lengthen out the right leg. Here we go, another Dandasana. Reach up, plant down through your seat, lift up through the heart, feel the length of the spine, and then exhale, float the body forward, folding, cascading over the thighs. If you can grab hold of the feet, great. If not, you can hold on to the calves or the edges of your mat. There's no need to yank. It's just nice to have something to hold on to. Work with the breath. Finding some compression in the front body. So you might feel the belly on the thighs. Good, and slowly rolling up. Just turn the body around here to face the front of your mat. We're going to take one more vinyasa, and then I promise you'll be on your back. Come back into your down dog. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Big inhale. And as you exhale, jump or step the feet forward between the hands. Find your seat and roll onto your back. Draw the knees in towards your chest. Roll it out. Coming into happy baby pose. So crossing the arms in front of the shin bones, holding the outer edges of the feet. Plug the shoulder blades down into the mat. And soles of the feet parallel with the ceiling. Back of the pelvis and hips lying nice and flat, spreading across your mat. Releasing any holding on in the hip region. Let that heart open up towards the ceiling. And bring the legs back together. Left foot is planted, right knee hugs in. Lengthen the left leg out. Hug it in, press and compress the thigh into the belly. Press, press, press. As much as feels comfortable, shouldn't feel painful at all, but a nice strong squeezing in. And then release and lengthen the leg. Holding on behind the thigh or the calf or ankle. Or some of you may be able to reach up to the big toe. Good. Release the leg. Plant the left foot back down. Cross at the thighs. So nice tight cross at the top of the thighs. And bring both legs over to the right. Arms out to your sides. And draw the knees up towards your chest as well. So that'll intensify the twist a little bit more. If that feels too intense, then drop the knees down towards the bottom of the mat. And slowly coming back to center, unravel the legs, center the hips out, draw the left knee in. Slowly running out of battery. Hope we make it till the end of the class. Draw the left knee in. Good, lengthen out the right leg. Squeeze the thigh into the belly, left side, compress, compress. And then lengthen out and let that blood rush back. Let it flow. Okay, again, holding on wherever you'd like. Thigh, calf, ankle, toe. Good, and release the leg, cross the thighs, and let the knees fall over to the left, looking right. And again, those knees can draw up a little closer to your chest to make this a little bit deeper, or further down towards the bottom of the mat to release if it's just too much. And slowly rolling yourself back to center. Plant the feet down, backs of the arms down, shoulders down. Just a brief bridge pose here. Lift the hips, chin is up so the back of the neck has a little C curve. Lift the belly, press into the feet, squeeze the inner thighs in towards each other. Big inhale. And exhale, slowly lower down. Both knees coming right back into the armpits, little squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release. We're going to come all the way out into Shavasana. One leg and the other, arms by your sides. Let all of that beautiful work integrate into every cell of your being while you just lie here and let it happen. Take a deep breath in, big, big breath, and slow exhale through the mouth as slow as you can. Slowly letting the breath become less effortful. Let it just naturally do its thing. Let everything just naturally do its thing. Staying here as long as you like. I'm going to sign off, but please do stay as long as you like, as long as you can, and enjoy your Shavasana.